All right, everyone. So, for today live stream, we are going to continue with the already established kind of project that I've done in earlier live stream a few weeks ago. So, basically, I am going to do some thumbnails for my videos. I have plenty of videos with extremely bad thumbnails, and I actually want to stop that. I want to have better thumbnails, and for that, I need to actually draw them. So I figure out, you know, drawing thumbnails it takes a bit of time. So why do I not actually use this time to create even more content for you guys? Hello, Gideon. So, I've been absent for YouTube for a few, um, I guess, for a few days, or rather, even more than a week now. And I don't really have any good reasons for it. I have plenty of interesting subject in the fish room, and also my ant collection have some new updates that I will need to address. But yeah, honestly, I just have been lazy. I've been gaming a lot, playing just GTA 5, spending a lot of time with my friends, my girlfriend, my family, and I've started up a new job. So, and quitting my old job as well. So, a big change in my life. Also, I am now 25-year-old. I am no longer 24. So I've hit a quarter of a century, and I feel super good. I feel as I should, I guess. I am still young, just a bit less. But one big different thing I have with me. So I will work as a, how can I say that? Like a technician instead of a just a cashier. I was a cashier at a grocery store, just scanning items and like getting the money from the customers, but not anymore. Now I am a new employee at my university that I just graduate earlier this year. So I decided, why not? I'm going to work for this place. For this building. I've been um, studying basically. So now I will pretty much you know rent equipment and stuff. It seems like a job with a lot of like technologic terms and knowledge that I need to gain, but also it looks kind of a calm job, I guess. But it's good. It's well paid, and it's a great change for me. Nothing to say against my older job, except that you know it was minimum wage, and I was tired of that. But apart from that, okay job. I was well respected there, but sometimes it's good to have a change. Thank you, Gideon. Also, a very big announcement is that I am officially a lord. I am part of nobility. That was one of my gift for my birthday. So yeah, I am a lord now. I'm not a peasant anymore. I've spent 25 years as a peasant, and now I am a lord, literally. So I owe a foot square of land in Scotland. Um, so yeah, that's pretty weird, or actually, that's pretty awesome. Pretty random for some people, but I don't know. It was a big dream of me, being a lord and just yeah, being part of nobility. I've always loved medieval stuff, having some weird items all around my home. Um, I have some like knights and stuff like this, even a real sword and such. So having a title of nobility is, you know, it's a part of the fantasy I live in. Um, I have plenty of exciting news for this channel as well. The first thing is that we are almost at 4,000 hours. I only need 220 hours. I've seen a little decline in my viewship for this week. I'm not sure what is going on there, but it could be explained by the fact that I have stopped doing a lot of videos. So Gideon, you want to see my sword? All right, I'm gonna show the sword. Give me 2 seconds. So yeah, this is my sword. It's an authentic sword. As you can see, it is like super blunted and dual. I am expecting this sword, which have a weird backstory. I am expecting it to have only been a training sword because of the damage and percussion it have received. So somebody must have fought a lot with it. So basically, the story with this sword is that it belonged to one of my friend, and basically she told me she discovered a sword while she was moving one of her furniture, and the sword just randomly dropped in her apartment, and so she had it hanging to a wall for a while. And every time I was going to her apartment, I was always picking up the sword and just playing with it and just enjoying the feel of it and being drawn to it, I guess. And eventually, when she told me she was actually going to sell the sword, I decided to buy the sword for her. So this sword, I will give to my children, and my children will give them to my children's, and so that's the object I am most proud to give as a legacy for my children. Again, it can be seen as something very weird for many people, but for me, it is important. I'm a weird guy. I like medieval, and just sharing medieval stuff and my love for history to my children. That is a dream of me, I guess. So as you can see, it's a one-hand sword. I have a small hand, but it's a pretty big handle. I guess you can kind of hold it with two hand, but it's really intended to be a one-handed sword. And by the and right now, all my analysis is, you can really guess otherwise. So if any one of you are better at history than me, please let me know. But yeah, it looks like a very bland sword, so I don't think it was used by anyone of great importance. It looks like a common foot soldier. I'm not sure who would have this even. So the point is very pointy. So this tells us that it must be, I guess, further in history, because at this point, swords of late medieval time were getting pointier and pointier, because it was not about slashing and cutting your enemy. It was really about piercing your enemy through in the gap of the armors. So I'm assuming, due to this fact, that it's from, or at least it's supposed to be from late medieval, maybe a reconstitution. But yeah, so um the it looks also like an old sword. So the only decorative part of the sword is like this strange flower thing that is even broken a bit. So the sword have some history before me. I'm not sure who used to have this sword before my friend, but it's rusty a bit at some place. And again, I'm really able to touch the main like edge of the blade without risk of cutting myself, because look at this, it's dual. It's like not only dual, it have never been shaped into an edge, which is the main reason why I think it was only a practice sword or a decorative sword. But it is made of metal completely, and it is quite heavy. Actually, heavier than a regular sword would be because of how thick it is. Now, one of my friend have told me that he actually have I'm not sure how to say it in English, but the kind of the will to grind your and make the edge of the blade like sharper. Hello, creative redundancy. So he told me that one day, if I wanted to make my blade actually sharp, it would take a while, but that it would be a project possible with his um, like actual resources. So yeah, at one point I will try to do so with this thing. But so far, it's a good wall hanger. I really like it, and if ever like there is a grinding wheel, I think that's the word I was searching for. But yeah, if there is a thief or someone's trying to enter my home, always know that this would be the weapon I would pick. It's not going to cut, but I it's it can do some blunt damage for sure, like striking with this. Um, so in medieval time, also they would the one good thing about the sword, and the one thing that made swords so versatile, even with armor being better and better, is its versatility. So at first, when the armor was very weak, the sword, the main blade, the edge was used to cut. Then people used the actual point to pierce when the armor became a bit like sturdier and stuff. No, I don't have a sheath, but I would like I would like a sheath to put the blade in. But yeah, so first the main techniques were to cut, then was to pierce. But after that, some people, especially in late medieval time, where plate armor became so efficient it was even hard to stab, was to crush. So half swording is a technique where you actually use the guard and the pommel to actually strike. So the sword can, in some instances, become a small mace, a light mace. So if you are in close distance and you just want to strike an opponent with the pommel, that can be very efficient. Um, yeah, the hardness got better, but also just the technology. Because at first, um, there was things like Gambinson, and the technology of armor became super evolved, and the evolution of guns and arrows also really helped develop stronger and stronger armor, because the medieval knight, and after that even in early Renaissance period, like the knight was a noble going to battle, and he was a big investment. So he wanted to be protected as much as possible. So contrarily to the regular foot soldier, the knight had to be well protected, and also his horse had to be the strongest possible and the most well trained. So eventually, the plate armor was so beautiful and so sturdy that that a knight could defeat many regular foot soldiers all by himself. He was used as a shock troop, just like the stormtrooper were in World War One, and later on, in Germany, stuff like that. the SS were also used by, of course, Hitler. So just shock troop and elite soldiers were always there in many periods. So there was a lot of them in the Roman Empire and stuff, but in the medieval period, the knight became very important, and so was his equipment and armor. Yeah, yeah, articulation. Yeah, and leather to mail to plate. Yeah, the mail armor was one of the most, from what I've gathered, mail armor was used for almost 1,000 years, even later on in medieval time, and that was because it was rather efficient, yet it was also easy to move in. Um, and not too heavy. It's all about like distribution of the weight that was important. But yeah, so it must have been hot in big armor though. But you know, that's why the knights, they were not always in full armor. They were just there in full armor for a quick charge, and then uh, you know the regular foot soldier would take on. I'm looking a lot of channel that talk about history, and of course, right there you can see my right there my shelf full of books of history. So one of the big read I am doing right now is about all the kings and queens of France, and after that I also have a book about the king and queen of England. So I'm interested to read that. I also have started to reread, because I've read several times, Naruto, but I am continuing my collection of Naruto. I am a big fan of Naruto. I've never finished the anime, sadly, because there was just too much fillers in there. But so without further ado, as I will continue to talk about medieval stuff and things like that, let's do some thumbnails. So I have a so yeah, as you can see, we have done several thumbnails the other time. So we have done 4, but there is all this area of thumbnails I need to do. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, that was hard for me. So let's do this one. So very active ant larvae ready to turn into a nymph. Now I'm not going to do too much update for Queen Anne in this live stream, but just know that she is doing well and the empire is a bit bigger. Yeah, dark team. Yeah, yeah, I like that too. I use it sometime, not all the time, but yeah, sometime I do do it as well. So yeah, again, let's just go to my YouTube for 2 seconds. All right, so if we check out my analytic for 2 seconds just before I start doing the thumbnail. And I'm okay sharing all the info right there because basically I have not a lot to hide on YouTube, especially not about my YouTube situation. So I like to take time to track the okay, well, my YouTube is crashing or something. What is this? There we go. No, we were almost there. I was too icy and impatient. But yeah, so basically, I just want to show the graph and stuff and see where we are at, because I am very glad and happy that we are making so much progress on, just talking numbers. YouTube is, for me, not about the numbers, but it's always fun. to watch and know what and when people are interested in my stuff and things. Um, so yeah, as you can see, there has been a steady decline of my views in the last few days. So we are back at about the original amount of view I get every day. But as you can see, back in like the September 18 and stuff, like I haven't reached this point for a long time. So I'm not sure what you guys were doing back in September 18, but keep doing that. That was good for me. Um, but yeah, when we look at lifetime, I always like to watch these things. Um, so as you can see, at first, at very first, I did not get a lot of views. Then, or rather, watch time, because this is the views. So you can see a steady climb with some lows and some ups. Um, this was my lowest to low. So basically, I was part of a community at one point, a beauty community of all places, and I was doing a lot of good views back then, but I wasn't really sharing content. I wasn't doing stuff I was really enjoying. So after that, I started only doing fish keeping. And as you can see, when I stopped doing I'm not going to say drama stuff, but getting myself involved in drama community, I guess. Um, like I've always been respectful, or at least I try to be on YouTube, but I was trolling a bit. But eventually, started up climbing back. Then I had a bit of low, and then I am again at a big peak of reach. But yeah, as you can see, that moment of my YouTube experience was like the peak of the peak. Thank you, Gideon. How's your reach and CTR? What's the CTR? Um, but yeah, as you can see, I am on the rise here. Just not as big of a rise as back in 2018, but just in terms of views, yes. So it's in terms of oh yeah, actually I'm super high here. But yeah, it's in terms of watch time hours that I've been a bit struggling. Click through rate. Where is rate? Rate. So yeah, anyway, I've lost and gained a lot of subscribers. I'm not sure what's going on with subscribers count. Like people seems to subscribe and then unsubscribe and resubscribe and stuff. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but so for the watch time hours, yeah, as you can see, there was a big peak and then uh, it's crashing down. So I'm hoping by doing this live stream and by re-encouraging all of you guys, I will have, I guess, more view again. But yeah, one of the last thing I want to show for this is monetization. Because yeah, look, we are almost there, but we are we're getting a bit like behind, because a few days ago this number was a bit higher, but we are basically at 200 views from me actually reaching my goal of getting monetized. So this is a good thing. Again, I just like to keep everyone's tracked. Oh yeah, maybe engagement, yeah. So again, yeah, I've been doing sorry, I lost my thoughts. Hello Silas, how are you? So yeah, basically, I've been doing a lot of things for my YouTube channel, but I will admit, for the past week or so, I've not been super active. So this haven't helped the channel grow. Uh, so reach. All right. So the impression have been higher, but the impression click through rate have been lower. I'm not sure what's that mean. Um, and yeah, that's kind of interesting. So yeah, Pet Blue Jay is one of the grow thing that grows the most, and there we can see all the stuff that are kind of popular. Now, one thing I'm interested in is audience because that will tell us where all of you guys come from, I think. All right, so most of you guys like to watch my channel on Monday and Saturday around 12 p.m. So that's an interesting thing for me to know and to learn because that means you prefer when I publish stuff around noon. So yeah. And so the top geographic, that's also something fairly interesting. So many of you guys come from the United States and India. And I guess a lot of you also come from Philippines. Um, and then only 8% of you guys come from my actual country, Canada. So this is also fairly interesting. And then we have United Kingdoms. Um, and then France, Australia, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Germany. Huh. Much, much interesting. So yeah, keeping enough said, yeah. So yeah. All right. All right, get in. That's all good. But yeah, so apparently a lot of you guys come from many other countries. I know that the United States have always been one of my main viewers, but I'm interested to know that even like Philippines are still like a big 9% of my views. So that's interesting. All right, so yeah. Also, apparently, like only 8% of you are subscribed. All of you who are watching, only like 8%. So yeah, that's pretty weird. Subscribe. And yeah, so subscriber turn all notification for your channel. Yeah. So yeah, I've noticed, guys, many of you are not subscribed yet. Only 8 of you are subscribed. What the hell? Oh, we have a strong male audience too, and then a small female audience. Okay. And then, oh, look at this. I'm now in this geographic now. I'm not a 24-year-old anymore. So my main geographic is actually my age. And then people younger don't watch my stuff. Or maybe they do. It's just that I put my videos on, like, it's not for kids, but if you're under 18, you can still watch my videos because I'm talking about fish for most of the time. It's not going to, and I try to keep it family friendly most of the time too. It's not always been like that, but yeah. But yeah, 55 and 64 and plus. You don't like my videos, I guess. You're not enjoying the life of fish keeping. But yeah, 25 to 34. It's always been that. Also, yeah, I don't have a subtitle for my videos. Yeah, most of the views are from non-subscribers. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. United States, India, and Philippines. You like my videos. That's good to know. So anyway, let's actually draw something because that was the main purpose of this video, right? And it's already been 30 minutes without any um, thumbnail drawing. So this time, no, actually, I'm going to go full on. No, no, that's too aggressive. I want something that pops, not something that like destroy my uh, potential viewers' eyes. So I've been apart from being a lord and stuff, and playing GTA 5 for the past week and stuff. I've been watching the last season of The Last Kingdom. So that's a very good show. If you enjoy Game of Thrones or Viking or yeah, I guess those are the two good medieval stuff. I guess you will probably really much enjoy The Last Kingdom. That's a really good show about Vikings and conquest. All right, so we're doing a thumbnails for this video, by the way. I know I jumped from subject to subject, but yeah. And that was the time where this ant spin his cocoon. I don't remember that. No, I remember the video, but I don't remember when this larvae spin his cocoon. So let's draw a very ugly larvae. Okay, that's very ugly. Hi, biggies. All right. So following the advice of creative redundancy prior to this video, in the oh god, that looks very wrong. I better correct this soon. All right, now it's okay. It's a larvae, everyone. Don't get any weird ideas. Oh, nope. Uh, Wait, I'm struggling. All right, see you. Get in. All right, it's good that it only looked like a bean. All right, all right, all right. Oh, that's actually looks a bit okay. I'm satisfied with that. I am very much satisfied. So yeah, and they are super cool. So yeah, again, as I was saying earlier, following the great creative redundancy um, example and you know tips, I'm trying to make not super complex thumbnail anymore, like I was with the in my last live stream, like a long time ago, like 2 weeks ago. So you said when I was doing the thumbnail for this one, I was struggling and trying to put way too much details in a very small image. So you said, "Yo, stop. Maybe sometimes simpler is better." Um, so yeah, that was a very good and honest advice that I am applying. All right. So larvae, when they do their little cocoon, they actually poop for the first time. So that's the black spot right there. The wonders of nature. So yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not a super complex thumbnail, but it gets to the point. So from larvae to a cocoon. Uh, and then I could write like something like transformation. So yeah, we'll need your help to tell me if I did like a mistake of in my spelling, because I would be ashamed to have drawn a nice thumbnail and then someone is like, there is a mistake in your words. Learn English properly. All right. So creative redundancy have a question. So he says when they do that metamorphor thing, right? Yeah, that's when. So the larvae I've learned of the ant, um, it will mold several times, and then when it gets big enough, it basically becomes like it spins a cocoon, and then in that cocoon, they will turn from this ugly larvae to an actual ant. So that is pretty cool. I've never seen the birth of the ant just crawling out of the cocoon. Every time I'm like, I see the ant almost getting there. Like, I can see like the cocoon being all almost like transparent, and we see the dark form of the ants. But then during the day, I'm doing other stuff, and then when I come back to check on the ant is already out and chilling. So I'm like, no, I missed the cool part, the part where the caterpillar becomes a butterfly, but this time it's an ugly larvae becoming an ant. So yeah, many creatures do that type of transformation, but apparently only the butterfly is cool. Not sure why. You do have some space on the sides if you want to increase the size of the object. Yeah, yeah, I do have some space on the sides. Um, yeah, yeah. How would I do that? I actually need your help. I'm not a professional at this. Okay, let's try. Let's try. Let's try. Let's try. Let's try. What the hell is this? Wait, wait. Is it this thing? Oh, oh no, we are almost. Oh, wait, is it working? Oh, it's almost working. Oh, wait, I wasn't even showing this. I was only showing my face. Sorry. So, like an idiot, I've probably done several layers, so now I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm screwed. All right, well, that was a good plan. I did not. Wait. Wait. Can we move it? No! I ruined it. I ruined everything. Yeah, that's also a good tip. So yeah, we'll call it larvae, and it's going to be a JPEG, I guess. Sorry. Sorry, I just sneezed. I hope it wasn't in your nose and stuff. All right. Yes. I'm all right with all the change. All right. So it would have been a good idea. I screwed up by not doing enough layers. So let's just pretend everything was perfectly planned and everything turned out to be the way I wanted ultimately, even though it's a lie. How do I? I do want this thing here to be a bit more there. So yeah, the space, it's all about respiration and breathing. Yeah. Um, I know I used to basically share the link of my live stream to some of people to come on the panel. So um, yeah, we could do that eventually. All right, so this one is complete. Yes, I want to save everything. Cool. All right, next one. So yeah, that's the setups. So yeah, my girlfriend is have have arrived, so I'm just going to say hey to her. Hello, Mimi. Trying live stream. All right, so for next video, so we did this one. So yeah, we did this one. So yeah, we could do this one, but I want to actually do the walrus one. because I'm inspired by this one. So my walrus have escaped to a public zoo. Hello, biggies. So yeah, I'm going to do the walrus. Um, yeah, thumbnail. All right. So for this one, I'm going to do several layers and I'm going to name them. So if I want to do any change, I'm not going to screw myself up like I did for the last one. So this one will be called back down low. And it's going to be a nice little shade of blue because, yeah, I like blue. And it's the shade of like coldness, I guess. Maybe this blue. No, that one have too much gray. Yeah, that one. That one. All right. So next thing is going to be called the next layer. We're going to call this layer we're gonna call it outline. Yeah, there we go. Outline. Also creative. Uh, I've um, I've thought about your proposal of me doing some animation for this channel, and I really like this idea. Um, it sounds cool. It sounds innovative, and personally, I think it could work out very well. So potentially in the future, while I gain actual knowledge to do so, I will do such a thing. Um, like very short animation. Um, I just need to learn how to do it. That's the hard part. And then doing them, so that's the other hard part. But I would not do long animation, but maybe I could just create some drawing that I could use and animate myself in some of my videos. Um, it must not be so hard to do. So yeah, that could be an idea. So yeah, what's the title of the video again? It's my walrus have escaped to a public zoo. Okay, so we can draw the big walrus being like, "Brr." Also, fun fact about walrus, they are dying. No, that's not a fun fact. But yeah, there's like a very sad video about walrus falling from a cliff and then they are all just dying. And as much as the clip is super like heartbreaking, it's also strangely fascinating or yet even a bit amusing to just see such big cumbersome creatures just fall. So in a cartoon way it would be fun. Sadly it's because of climate change and they are actually dying, so that's very not fun to laugh at, but oh nice. So yeah, in this spirit of walrus actually falling to their death, I'm going to make one that has his neck broken, like in a comical way. So you know that's kind of explained the thumbnail. But yeah, it's like dark humor. Um, but yeah, please, human beings, stop killing cool animals like walrus. I like them. They're super fun. They're fat. I like that. Also, they make that weird noise when they breed. Okay, maybe I'm not going to do the entire neck thing. because I'm very surprisingly satisfied with my first draw of the walrus. Also, yeah, walrus, very fat animal, very cute as well. I want to imply this in my. Oh my god, it looks like Jabba the Hutt. I love it. Yeah, they have some weird mustache like that. I like that. Damn, not gonna lie, I'm pretty satisfied with what I've drawn so far. Some small retouch need to be done though, in order to make the walrus more perfect in all his chunkiness. But yeah, walrus, such a weird animal. So fat. That's the main thing, I guess, about walrus. Why they're so cute. Oh no, wait. Um, oh, I wanted to have a thicker neck. There's not enough fat on this neck. You need to be chubbier, boy. Oh yeah. Cute. Look like a mermaid and cat law. I want it to be even fatter from the face. Oh yeah. Yeah, they do have like that weird mustache, no? They have like the. So yeah, maybe I need to just. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, all right, all right. Cute. With his double, triple, quadruple chin. But yeah, back at the zoo, that creature was my favorite. It was so fun. Yeah, yeah, that's very true. All right, now this layer is gonna be called color. Nope, the teeth, the tusk. Sorry, the tusk. Nope. All right. Hmm. All right. I need help. How do I feel like I'll need a task, for example? Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool. But yeah, how do I like feel only this thing right here? I'm still learning from this program, by the way. I'm no professional yet. One day, though, one day I will catch them all. Ah, there you go. All right. All right. So yeah, I changed the color background just to make it pop a bit. Yeah, thanks. Um, so let's put some lights in this puppy's eye. Cute. And let's put some um, Yeah, like that. And adding some tooth. And yeah, it doesn't, right? That's true. Still, though, we can still see the walrus and such. But you are right. When we zoom in, the walrus is kind of just a smudge. So maybe the color of the actual walrus could be a bit like crazy. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, that way we can see it more. True. True, that's very true. Many people use small screen, so I need to be careful with that. I'm free. That was written very ugly. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, I'm guessing that's very true what you're saying. Like, I do have the tendency to just put a lot of tiny details that looks cool to me because I can see them all. But in a small screen, maybe it's not going to be as much well seen as I want it to. Hmm. Yeah, I like that though. All right, so let's save this baby up. I'm gonna call it wall. So yeah, we did the transformation and we did the walrus. Did I did a mistake on spelling, by the way? Because again, uh, make something like a rock pad circle. Ah, all right. Yeah, that would be a good idea actually. I could maybe like no, maybe later. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Having some different color scheme. Nice. Like that? Yeah, that put more detail. I like that, but I needed to make it better. Yeah, like this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. True, 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 true. Maybe too blue. Uh, oh yeah, like that. Uh, wait. What if this one is this color and then a lighter thing for this one? Yeah, there we are. Yeah, that's not too bad. And when we zoom out, we can still see a nice contrast between this and the rest. Ah, okay, yeah, yeah. All right. That and then maybe somewhat. Whoop. Mm, mm, like that. So maybe the color of the rock could be a bit better. Yeah, like that. That looks better. Yeah, when we zoom out, it looks good. Brown rock? Yeah, we can do that. Like this? Anyways, way better than my original thumbnail, that's for sure. Do you agree? Yeah, yeah, true. Let's thicken up the text now. I don't have any misspell, I hope. Like this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's true, true. It's good though. It's good feedback. At the end of the day, you are my customers though, so I like to oblige to you. No. Oh yeah, that does make stuff pops a bit more. Yeah, now we can see it way better, even when it's small. There. Now that's better. Separates him from the background a bit more. Makes him pop too. And yeah, since it's a thumbnail, we really want him to pop. Oh yeah, we can see him way better now, even from far distance. Yeah, we can still get that it's a walrus. At least I hope. For me, it does. Oh. Um, yeah. Thank you. All right. So we've done two thumbnails. I'm gonna end the live stream now, but I might do other live streams soon. And again, we're going to continue to do thumbnails, such as this one, to make my channel look a bit better, and you know I like to share and to learn also from you, some tips and advice here and there. I have plenty of new project for the fish room, for the ants and stuff. Um, so yeah, have a good night too. So yeah, we're going to see all of you guys pretty soon, and I have plenty of very interesting updates to share for both the, again, ant keeping, the fish keeping, and for the life of the channel in general. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all pretty soon in the next one. And meanwhile, I hope you prefer this thumbnails to the old one. Goodbye.